Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Nicá. Today we're making apple pie. So my mother is helping me peel the apples, and then she puts them in this bowl. Then I come to the cutting board and I slice them, and then I put them in a bowl with some lemon juice so that they won't turn brown and mushy. Okay, so here's me cutting the apples. So I pitted it already, and now we're just slicing them into the desired length and thickness. And then when we're done, just put them in the bowl with the other apples and the lemons. Okay. Cutting up all of our apples, and we put them in a cast iron pot. And now we are going to put a stick of butter and some salt in here so it can simmer down on medium heat. And then when it's done simmering down, we're going to season. While that is simmering, it's time to clean now all of this mess. So right now my mom is seasoning with brown sugar, cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, and vanilla. We're not really measuring. You just do until you taste, and if it tastes good, you add, or if you don't want to add, you're done. So we did not have enough time to make our own pie dough. So we are using Pillsbury. So we pressed it into this casserole dish. And we're gonna make like a deep dish pie. So right after this, we're going to poke holes in it so that we can pre-bake it. And then we are going to add our apples. And then we're going to make our own homemade crumble to put on top. Okay, so now we're making the crumble for our pie. So we need a cup of flour. Make sure it's level, like Chef says. So that's a half a cup. And we have our knife to level. And we're good. Now we're done with that, so we can put our flour away. Next, we need a teaspoon, a fourth of a teaspoon of cinnamon. So, measure out and put that in there. Then we need a third of a cup of packed brown sugar. So we're going to pack it in. Make sure it's packed all the way in. Now add it in, and then we're going to mix it around. I'll use my hands. Okay. So now, did you start? So now we're going to mix all of our dry ingredients up. I'm just doing this by hand since I already have to use my hands later. So make sure everything is mixed up evenly. And now after everything is mixed up, we're going to add our softened butter. So they're in chunks so it could be easier. So we're going to break it and mix it until all the butter is gone. So after you're done, this is what it should look like, really crumbly. And it should be small crumbles. We added a little bit more cinnamon for our taste and a little bit more flour to make it more crumbly. And now it's time to now all the apples are in the crust, and now we're going to put the crumble on top. For your end with your crust, your apples, and your crumble on top. We are going to bake this tomorrow, so we're going to refrigerate it for the rest of the night. And then we're going to plate it with ice cream and caramel sauce. Pie should look after you bake it for an hour in the oven at 325 degrees, and then let it sit for 20 minutes so it can cool down. So now we are cutting the apple pie, and we are topping it with vanilla ice cream and a caramel drizzle, which was made with a cup of brown sugar, a stick of butter, a 1/4 cup of milk, and a teaspoon of vanilla. So we put our ice cream, it's kind of melty, and then we drizzle it on top. And there you go.